Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. So we're here at the Reptile Zoo in Monroe. And this is one of my favorite snakes that I have. I've been using this snake in shows for over a decade, a pretty long time. Really beautiful snake. This is Bo. He is a rattlesnake. Please remember this snake has been devenomized, so no more venom. He's not going to kill anybody he has to, and that's why I'm free handling him. So I'm not too worried about biting him. So notice he doesn't have too much of a rattle, right? Every once in a while, part of all the rattle will break off due to normal wear and tear. So he doesn't have too much rattle. The nice thing is though, every time they shed their skin, they get a new button on there, and they can shed their skin a couple times a year. Okay, this is an important thing to remember. You can't count the buttons to see how old the snake is. This snake, he's probably close to 20 years old, and he only, of course, has 2 buttons on there. And you notice this particular snake, Bo, he has diamond shapes in his back, right? So he is a Diamondback, Eastern Diamondback. These guys come from the southeastern United States, where alligators come from. And believe it or not, alligators, woolly rattlesnakes, even bigger than this one, okay? Definitely not at the top of the food chain. There are Diamondbacks if you go to the western part of the United States, okay? They get as long as the Eastern Diamondback, but they don't get as thick. But they can both get around 8 feet long, okay? And guys, this is something important to remember. Rattlesnakes, the reason they rattle their tails, it's a warning, right? If you get too close to them, they spend most of their time on the ground, and they don't like getting stepped on or hurt, so that's how they warn you by shaking that tail. And you notice this snake, so I'm holding him, he's not trying to bite, right? He's been doing this with me for a long time. I can hold him, and he doesn't bite. Out in the wild, though, if you were to pick up a rattlesnake like this out in the wild, he's gonna bite you because when you're picking him up, he's thinking you're going to eat him, okay? All right, so of course, they're gonna bite to defend themselves, right? Okay, so guys, if you ever hear a rattlesnake out in the wild, don't worry, okay? The rattlesnake doesn't want to bite you, doesn't want to chase you, okay? You'll hear all sorts of stories about rattlesnakes chasing people. They don't chase people, okay? So what do you need to do? First thing you want to do is you want to listen, look to see where the sun is coming from, stay about 10 feet away, and all you have to do, nothing fancy, no river dance, you just walk slowly around them. That's all you have to do. If you run, you might step on this one or another one nearby. And guys, please remember, please don't kill snakes, okay? If you're really hungry, if you're on the Naked and Afraid show and you have to eat something, that's the exception, right? But in general, please don't kill snakes. What do many snakes eat? Many snakes eat rodents, rats and mice. Rats and mice eat our food. They eat grains and seeds like wheat and corn, farmers' crops, our food. So snakes save our food. They also protect us from diseases that rats and mice give us. So please don't kill them. And remember, in the end, with snakes, if you leave them alone, they will leave you alone. They're never looking for trouble like most of us every once in a while, right? Really mellow snakes. We just showed you the Eastern Diamondback, which is from the other corner of the United States. If you're around here, you won't see rattlesnakes, but if you go across the mountains, you go to Eastern Washington, you will see them every once in a while. This is a northern Pacific rattlesnake. You know, it's not a very big snake. This snake is almost 25 years old. He was given to us by a science teacher who had a pattern and just couldn't take care of it anymore. You know, it's not very big, it's a pretty typical size. She's pretty calm, not an aggressive snake at all. If you try to pick this up out in the wild, they will bite if you get too close, okay? And definitely size has a lot to do with how dangerous a snake is. So many people will tell you a baby rattlesnake is going to be much more dangerous than a big one, an adult one, right? So babies are not as good at gauging how much venom to put into you, but, which means of course sometimes they put more or less than what they need to, but big ones still have a lot more venom. So when we're talking about how dangerous a snake is, I would prefer to get bitten by something this size rather than these bigger timber rattlesnakes you see behind me. They're really a beautiful snake. Notice, of course, I'm holding a snake. I'm using a snake hook to handle this snake. I do not free handle any snakes that still have venom. It's just not very safe. It's not the best thing to do with your time, but really a beautiful snake. And you can see the rattle right here. The Eastern Diamondback has a much shorter rattle, much bigger in size. This snake's actually older than the Eastern Diamondback. But they get a new button on there each time they shed their skin. And they can shed their skin a couple times a year. Look at that. a native to Washington, Northern Pacific. Whenever I see these guys out in the wild, I get really excited. It's really a beautiful snake and a very, very mellow snake as well. But please remember this, do not ever try doing this out in the wild, right? So I've done this many times, doing this for a very long time. So don't try doing this, leave this to the experts, okay? Hey guys, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, share with your friends. If you have any ideas of other things you would like to see in our videos, let us know.